let's go through our 22-23 summer transfer window. We start off with Xavi Simons. He obviously came back because of that inserted clause.
For that much?
Yeah. It was a great deal, even though Xavi doesn't have a future here. We get like 60, 70 M for him.
Should be more. We should get at least 80. We should be getting at least 80. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think, DJ?
What are we doing? Just grading transfer.
Yeah, we're going through the 22-23 summer transfer window in hindsight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was good because you can make good money off him. So that's a good signing.
Next up is Ugarte. 60 M.
We're saying 23-24, right?
23-24. 23-24, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Nah, Sporting, they fleeced us, man.
Yeah, if we're grading it out of 10, the thing is tough. So it's like the signing was bad because he didn't fit, but the fact that we got the money back, I don't know. How do you grade that? You know, or do we just ignore the money? Do you think?
No, we don't even have to like give you a rating. I'm just saying I'm trying to go through the entire window. Ugarte, as you said, not a signing that Lucho wanted, not a signing that's compatible with what Lucho wants, but it's good that we managed to get the money back at the end.
Right.
But this is a signing that we should not have made, looking at it at hindsight, for example.
Yep.
Tosin, you have any comments about Ugarte?
No comment other than we got fleeced. So this is like a 5 out of 10 signing.
Yep. Next up, it's Lucas Hernandez. 45 million for Lucas. I still think this is a good to great signing. Experienced, great age. None of these fucking development players. Obviously, the ACLs, we knew about it, and it happened. But he's back quicker than expected, and
quicker than
can come back to the top.
Quicker than Kimpembe, dog. Yo, Kimpembe got no tick today. I know he heated. Did you see that L'Equipe report about Kimpembe?
No, what did they say?
Apparently, like Kimpembe, every Friday, Saturday before match day, he's always speaking with like the employees at the club, trying to know if he's going to be in the squad and stuff. I feel for the guy, man.
No. DJ, your thoughts about Lucas?
Yeah, you said everything, bro. He's a really good player. It's a great signing.
Yeah, I'll say 8 out of 10.
Yeah. So now, so far, I mean, the window's looking good apart from maybe Ugarte, even though we got the money back. Then Cherendor, I mean, he's someone we'll make money off.
Yeah,
I've never seen Cherendor as part of this team. He's just good talent for free. You give him 2 loans and then you sell him.
Yeah, that's
pretty much.
So good in terms of money, but once again, never compatible with our system. Arnau Tenas, again for free, but
honestly, we should have paid Barca. Or Barca should have paid us. I don't even know, dude. Dude stinks.
I mean, it's for free. But again, there's no point in this signing. Like all of the transfer gone through, Lucas is the only like impactful signing. All right, 10 out of 10. Ousmane Dembele, no injuries, goals, assists.
Okay,
superstar.
So I want to actually let's actually go back to 2023.
Yep.
If we didn't sign Dembele and we signed, for example,
Musa Diaby
or something, what would people have been? Because I know people were. I remember at the time, bro, niggas was like, "Yo, nobody wants to get Musa Diaby. Nobody want no fucking Dembele," and that shit had me hot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like niggas actually think Musa Diaby is better than Dembele? Are you nuts?
Was this coming off his season at Villa or coming off the Leverkusen season?
Leverkusen, because he had a good season with Leverkusen.
Yeah,
He had
a good couple of
seasons.
seasons. Yeah.
Yeah, good couple of seasons. But
DJ, I was one of them.
Saying what? We should sign Diaby.
Diaby over Dembouz, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a fair take. Yeah, I think
No,
Diaby
that's
was
a shit take,
a
man.
better
That's a
player. No, maybe not a better player, but he was in a better like position or like.
It was
I guess
less risky, like more
no,
safe.
no, not even that. But I think I viewed him in a better light than I viewed Dembele. You know, he might not have been a better player, but I would have been more excited about Diaby signing than Dembele. I think.
That's interesting though. It just goes to show, like, I guess the stigma Dembele had around him. Like,
It's not a stigma, bro. He wasn't performing. Like it's not really.
no,
stigma,
he was
is it?
though. He was.
He wasn't performing like Diaby was performing at Leverkusen.
I disagree.
Oh, bro.
No,
Diaby
like-
was electric, man. Him and Frimpong with that right side were causing havoc every week, bro.
Diaby
I
was
think
good.
Dembele was just unfortunate
wasn't
because
that good.
Barca were ass. But Dembele was like Barca's best player. I think in the previous season he ended as La Liga's top assister. It just then he got an injury. I think in March.
Barca fans love to erase that 2021-2022 season. Barcelona were languishing at 9th. Dembele had the contract issue. And then Xavi reintegrates him back into the team. And Dembele has like 13 assists and like 16 starts to end the season. 13 assists and like 16 starts. And they win. They go from 9th to 2nd. That's when Aubameyang was scoring a bunch as well.
Yeah.
Like, that was huge for Barca. Barca fans pretend like that should never happen. But Dembele was the best winger on the planet around that time. He was fucking hooping, bro. Like, he was insane. He was like a one-man offense during that time.
Yeah. No, I recently saw one of those Aubameyang comps, Tosin. Like half of them were Dembouz assists.
Yeah, man. Like, they were just meant for each other. They're like long lost brothers or something. They just knew each other's movements so well.
But I would say Ousmane Dembele is one of the best signings this club has ever made. So 10 out of 10.
100%.
DJ?
Yeah, 9 out of 10, I guess.
9 out of 10. Next up, man, Tosin, these are the times where I had to look at the progressive carries and the progressive passes. Now it's GA. Skriniar for free.
Yeah, 0 out of 10, disaster. One of the
Another
worst
player.
times in the
No
history of
business
football.
here.
Yeah.
Gigantic wage.
No, but it hurts because this guy was coming in as the best defender in Serie A. He was coming to PSG as the best defender in Serie A. And he just embarrassed himself, man. Like I think Terramolfi ended Skriniar's PSG career. After that game, I stopped taking Skriniar serious. It's a 2 out of 10 signing, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Expensive as well.
Well, we're looking at this transfer into Tosin. So far, the only 2 signings that have hit are Nasser signings, which is Dembouz and Lucas Hernandez. Next up, Kangin Lee.
Korea.
This is a good signing. This is a good signing. 22 million. And like DJ, we've always had the question, like, should we sell him or not? If we sell him, we'll get at least 50, 60s, especially because of the interest from the Prem. So this has been a huge top signing.
70, you mean? You're saying 50?
70.
At least 70. But yeah, no, very good signing. Good signing. And I wouldn't have said this after maybe last season, but this season he's really come on strong. Like, he's the only pure playmaker on the team apart from Dembouz.
Yep.
when you really think about it. Like he's everyone else. I mean, he can be a little what's the word, scholastic, or like where he's playing sideways all the time, but when he actually has a clear role, and those spaces are there to exploit, and he has more dangerous players in front of him, he's really good. He can be like that. He needs to just watch David Silva, Modric comps. You know, he could be like that kind of player.
Like
You know?
how to cook with that pace.
Exactly.
No, this is a great signing from Luis Campos.
Yeah, I'll give it an
DJ?
8. I'll give it an 8.
8?
Yeah, I'd give it a 9. I think just the like these are the kind of signings I wish we make just to like more of. You know, just like the low risk 20-25 mil signings, players who you can sell off if they don't work, and if they hit, like you're golden. You know, you're smiling all the way.
Yep.
Plus, the additional thing with Kangli is obviously his huge marketability.
Yeah,
And obviously,
for
we played in a game in South Korea the year in that preseason.
Right.
Well.
Like I think Lee is what a player like Ramos should be, where you're not like what's the word? Like you're not sort of like stuck with him because of the fee you paid for him, and you know that if it doesn't work, you can bin him off easily. But then if it does work, you know, you're like I said, you're
You have him as a good score player.
Exactly. Like it's just great recruitment.
And that's maybe the worrying thing about the Gonçalo, Colo, and Ugarte is the price. If they were bought for an entirely different price, would have been different expectations, less pressure on them.
Yep, for sure.
Next up, it's
Bradley
Barcola, 45 million from
11
Leon.
out of 10. 11 out of 10.
You know, if you ask before the season, or just 2-3
after
months,
like the first 4 games.
or 2 months into the season, we would have said 10 out of 10 and all this shit. But he's still been a great signing. When you put together everything, he's still been a very good signing. So yeah, I'd still give it an 8. He's gonna be one of the premier wingers in European football for a long time.
100%. Buying him at the right age, French, weakening a competitor in Lyon as well. As you said, DJ, before the Kang signing, these are the exact signings you should make. Because if we want to sell Barcola, DJ, we will get more than 45, definitely.
Yep, for sure.
Next up, it's Gonçalo Ramos. 65 plus 15.
Disaster.
Absolute
disaster. The worst part of the Ramos signing is the fact that we played this guy two games in the group stage, and the board said, "Yeah, let's pay 8 mil for this guy." Just a disaster.
I'm gonna say like a 6 out of 10.
I think that's generous. I'll be honest, bro. 80 mil for
do you think we'll get closer? If we want to sell Gonçalo this summer, how much do you think we'll get?
45.
Do you think he has more stock than Colo?
I can't.
No,
for sure.
I don't think. I don't think he'll have the number of suitors that Colo has.
No, because I remember Tosin, the last time I checked, like I think it was last summer when clubs were interested in Gonçalo, it was Atletico, and then the rest were like some Serie A clubs. Because that's what Gonçalo is. He's like a Serie A striker. But yeah, that price is
we
not
can
good.
sell him to Torino.
Tough.
But I would say I would give it a 6 because he still had, despite everything, he still had moments like in the Classique, Monaco,
Clermont when he came on as a sub, and when he came on as a sub,
scoring in 4 straight games despite being a sub. I don't think we've had a player that's done that since Neymar, Mbappe, Ibra, Cavani.
But bro, the fact that he's a sub,
doing that's pretty good.
Despite all the money he cost, doesn't that tell you how bad it's been? Like he should be the nailed on 9. The fact that we've loaned out Kolomani because he was so bad, and the guy that's his deputy or the other option, and he's not even good enough. Like, bro, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, that you spent pretty much 150 to 200 million on two players, and
bro,
both failed.
Take that 150, put it on. I don't even know. Put it on Isak. Put it on fucking whatever striker you want, bro. Like,
bro. I agree, man. What 65?
This is Haaland. This is Haaland.
75.
Haaland, bro. Yeah.
So, bro, that's 140 million on two players, where you could have just got maybe one player for 100 million and call it a day.
Right. Like maybe Kane.
Like a
maybe, top
attacker.
Yeah. Actually, Kane in this team, I think, would be crazy though.
I don't think he's. I'll just 5.5. I'll drop it at 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
And last one is Randal Kolomani.
Oh god.
No club wanted
he gets a donut.
No club wanted to pay for him. No club wanted an obligation to buy. No club wanted Spurs wanted an option to buy, but he went to Juve, a dry loan.
If he cooks though, we can recuperate up to 60 million, I think.
Yeah, because he has that aura. He has that aura.
Like, did you see Cole Palmer's goal recently?
Well, against Palace,
like fake. Was it Palace? Yeah, where he's through on goal and he starts with he does like a little feint and then to get the goalkeeper to move and then he ends up slotting it in. In the build up to that goal, what Nico Jackson did, he had like two defenders on his back, and he just took them, drove into space, got around them, drove into space, found Cole Palmer. I always imagine that's what the type of shit Colo should be doing, where he beats his marker and he just causes havoc. Like
a destabilizer,
and then he could play that final pass. But the thing is, Colo will always be more enticing to clubs than a Gonzalo because Colo has more physical qualities.
More versatile, athletic. No, he's just a better football player. Like Gonzalo is a specialist. Colo can do stuff. He can dribble. He can run. He can score.
Not at PSG, but in theory,
Then we have Asensio. Another stinky signing.
I'll give it like a 6 because Asensio starts apart from this season. Actually, no, he started this season a little decent, and he started last season decently as well.
Then injury comes, and then bum.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 6.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5 probably.
But yeah, he should be binned though.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then the main one, Luis Enrique.
I'd say probably 6 out of 10. Like,
nah, bro, he's been dominant domestically, man.
No, but I don't think the football has been good enough though. Like, especially with the level of player we have, I feel like,
and how much money spent,
and how much
it's
money
nearly over $1 billion.
Yeah. And also the amount of bad signings I feel like we've had. Obviously it's not all his fault, but I think his inability to get the best out of some of the players we've got, I think I would put that on him. Combined with the bad football, it's like 6 out of 10. I'll be honest.
And think about it. He's extended in October. The extension still hasn't been announced.
Has it not?
Nope.
Oh.
Same with Vitinha. Because I think they want to bundle them up, DJ, and to look at Nuno, Vitinha, Hakimi, Lucho, bam. Presentation. With Kvara. That would be cool. Hopefully I have a picture of all of them. No. All right, but looking at it now, if you just say success or failure, there's nothing in between.
Okay.
All right, Xavi, and we're talking about signing for the club on the pitch. I know Xavi will get a lot of money. We're strictly talking like signing on the pitch to improve the team, because that's why you sign players.
Do
Xavi,
you
success
remember
or failure?
who remembers what Xavi Simons did against Nice? Who remembers that game?
Oh, when he missed the pen?
The Coupe de France game against Nice. Who remembers Xavi Simons in that game?
Missing the pen. I remember it.
Yep. Failure. Clear failure.
Yeah, but I mean, that was before this signing.
Yeah, but that's
signing
still in my mind, dude. So failure.
Failure? Yeah, I'm going to say failure too.
Yeah, failure. I mean, he hasn't played, so yeah.
Ugarte? Failure?
Failure.
Yeah, failure.
Lucas? Success?
Success, yeah.
Yep, success.
Cherendor? Failure?
Failure, yeah.
Yeah, failure. But why?
Anna? Failure?
Failure.
Bro, he's
Dembouz? Success?
Yeah, success.
Skriniar? Failure?
Yep.
sadly, yeah.
Kangili? Success?
Success, yeah. He sells the most
DJ?
shirts too. Marketing wise too, it's definitely been a success.
True. DJ?
Sorry, success.
Barcola?
Yep, success.
Success?
Yeah.
Tosin, just to confirm it. Okay. All right. Success from Tosin. Gonzalo?
Failure.
Failure.
Yeah.
But he's a bit close to success because he's still like being impactful on the pitch for us, like the important goals and way more leaning to failure.
Yeah. I mean, he won us the league, then he.
Oh yeah, as Messi won a year before. Colo, failure.
Yeah, failure.
Asensio, failure.
Yep.
Lucho, I would say to be seen. To be seen.
Yeah. I think I'd call Lucho a success.
Yeah, more success than failure. Yeah.
Right. But probably still in between though.
Yeah, because the entire Lucho thing has always been like a long period.
Right.
So it's like an investment. But yeah, so far more of a success. But now looking at hindsight at the 2023-24 window, DJ, so many fuck ups. Like more than half of the players we signed do not have a future on the pitch.
Yep.
And what I also wanted to bring this up is how the dynamics between Lucho and Campos has changed, DJ. Before, Campos could sign a Gonzalo, a player Lucho didn't want. But Campos was like, let me get him. And other players too. Now though, DJ, last summer, that didn't happen. This January, doesn't happen. Campos wants Osimhen, Lucho doesn't give a fuck. Campos was this guy, Lucho doesn't give a fuck. So now, DJ, Lucho has steadily become both the manager and sporting director at PSG. He's both now. Campos just does Lucho's dirty work.
Okay, yeah, because Lucho has more say now, doesn't he, than in the past?
Yeah. And even before the extension, because the extension happened in October, which means it works for this January. But last summer, there were plenty of players Campos wanted to sign, but Campos said no to. Gertruida, Lucho said no.
Right.
Osimhen, Lucho said no. I mean, he wanted players like Kimmich. Campos didn't want Kimmich. Lucho wanted Bernardo Silva. Campos didn't want Bernardo Silva. And I also think that's the reason why Campos wants to leave, because if he's going to be the sporting director, he wants to be the sporting director, not the negotiator. Because that's what
Right.
Campos is. He brings a list of players to Lucho, like Hosanov and Zabarni, and then Lucho says, no, 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 no. Okay, I can take Duran. Oh, I can take this guy. No one else,
Right.
which is good. But
Yeah, I think you want someone that aligns with the vision of the manager more, don't you? Because you want them to be working together.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, do you think maybe if Campos leaves, like doesn't extend, and his contract runs out in summer, that we won't have a sporting director?
Yeah. I don't know. Like the thing with the sporting director stuff is like sometimes like at certain clubs I understand the role of a sporting director, but I feel like for a club like PSG where like you're not really looking to bring in like a lot of young players like what Campos did at Lille at Monaco a couple years ago. I think at PSG we might benefit more having a sporting director who might be able to attract like elite level players, you know, or maybe not even elite level players, but just like if you have an influential figure as your sporting director, he might be the difference between a player choosing your club over a different club, you know. I think an example of that is someone like Lenny Yoro. You know, maybe he would have come to PSG if we had a different sort of sporting director.
So you mean like so you're talking more about the negotiation shop?
Exactly.
Because that's what Campos is bad at, DJ. We saw it with Due. As soon as another team comes in with their own negotiator, Campos can't handle it. And then Nasser had to come in and rescue. Even the Kfana deal, a lot of the stuff was between Nasser and De Laurentiis directly.
Yeah. I think
I do agree with that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Because like we don't really need the Jorge Mendes connection, you know, that Campos brings. Because I don't really feel like maybe not Jorge Mendes, because I think there are Portuguese players we might want, you know, is a Portuguese FC, but I think like stuff like that where a sporting director, he has certain links that you can, you know, like what Paratici had Tottenham with Conte, you know, where you could bring in some, you know, ex-Serie A players, that kind of thing. Like I don't think we need that. I think what we need is more so a negotiator, someone who can make that difference.
Yeah, because then Lucha's like, oh, I like this player, and that guy goes and negotiates. Instead of Campos says, oh, I like this player, then Lucha has to validate it, and la 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 la.